your back, brothers!
Hello, welcome to Easy Company Gaming Collectibles. And we collect balls and action figures here. And today we're looking at a 1/6... I'm so used to 1/6 scales. Today we're looking at a 1/12 scale Bandai Clone Trooper kit. Originally a all-white kit. This has been made into a Bomb Squad figure character majigger. So basically what it is here is we have a custom painted and built Bomb Squad trooper from the Clone Wars. And this is mainly derived from the what you would see now as today, which I do have somewhere, is the Bomb Squad 1/6 scale Sideshow Clone Trooper that Sideshow made. And it's crazy amount of Clone Wars troopers that came out, and it's hard for all these companies to manufacture them. So going through some certain sales on my eBay page, which I do eBay and Etsy now, and someone said make me a Bomb Squad guy, and I was like, hey, make you a Bomb Squad guy, it's gonna be the bomb. Not funny? Didn't think so. So what we're looking at here is all the, instead of the figure and what its articulation is and stuff like that, we're gonna look at the paint job I did. This is more of a showcase because I've already reviewed a ooh, you see that? That was a dust. That was an orb. That was a ghostly figure. That was a spirit. And then so what we're looking at is basically the paint job I did here. We're gonna move on towards his head area and zoom in and focus on that. As you can see, what I did here was I also painted a Phase 2 Clone Trooper head for him too, which is kind of my own creation, my own mock-up. And I really love the way this turned out. I used a Hazard orange, basically, for him, which is the Vallejo Bright Orange. So if you want to paint yourself one, it's going to be the Vallejo Bright Orange. That is the orange to use. That orange really, really pops. Like, really gives that hazardy type of feel. And as you can see, I also painted a visor and did really heavy weathering on this guy. As a Bomb Squad Trooper, in my opinion, a Bomb Squad Trooper means explosives, detonations going off, debris, damages, like all kinds of stuff happening with as far as the weathering goes. So I did a lot of heavy weathering. I did a lot of detail on this guy that can make him pop and show out a lot more. And as you can see, the visor is up on his helmet. So as you can see, the visor does not slide gently up, but it does somehow. You can morph it and, you know, pop out the sides and kind of make it sit on him, which is fine by me too. And then as he turns around towards the back, you can see his backpack that thanks to Ian at Ian Customs, he gave the slate out for the backpack custom, so that made it a lot easier to make that backpack come to life a lot better than I would have probably planned it. And then as you can see, his markings and all that stuff going on, which is, it looks very simple, but it was extremely hard to do. For me, at least, it was extremely hard to do. The markings was a bit difficult because of the thin lines to the thick lines, and then the lines that didn't, you know, it was just getting things symmetrical is just a hard thing to do. And as you go towards the back, you can see that tiny little emblem I did, and the material I used, which was just a fabric from Wally World. And then on his shoulder, as you can see, that little tiny itty bitty little, let's take a look at that real quick. Well, that's a pretty mean one. He's like, don't you look at my emblem. And then over there, you can see the little tiny little, Bomb Squad, specialist, his little logo right here that I painted. It turned out really awesome. As you can see, just that any pose or any direction you look at this Bomb Squad guy, it looks like he means business and he's about to blow shit up. Excuse my language, that slipped, I'm sorry. I want to see my wiener. And then as we go, we see the backpack straps, and I made that out of faux leather, so it looks more accurate. And one of the things a lot of accurate and likeness to the Sideshow Trooper, like that backpack cover and then the straps that will go on him. To remove, if you happen to buy this from me and you want to know how to remove and put on that backpack, you will have to dismember him, basically, because I didn't like if he were, let me turn this back on. I didn't like if he were to be, you know, like you can just slide the backpack arms right on. I mean, when you want things with simplicity, there's some sacrifices you have to take, and you end up making the backpack sag more than anything. But with this, you have to dismember him to take it on and off, because the tightness of the backpack to fit on him and always be in that spot and always look good, it had to be dismembered, which is no big deal because these joints pop in and out like it's nothing, so it's no big deal. I will show him with his Phase 1 helmet in a second after we go through everything. Moving our way down, we have his this area of him, which is his belt area, his utility belt, and then as well as his forearm and vambrace, whatever you may call it, going on. But these areas, I just love that dirty, grimy look he's got to him. It's very realistic, and I love the way, I just brag on my own stuff. I just love the way I paint. It's very realistic to me. It has a great feel to it, and his undersuit has been painted with a flat black, which I use either Krylon flat black paint or a any kind of Tamiya flat coat, or a I use Testors flat coat, actually, because Testors is sold at my local Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and it just works, so I don't have a problem with it. Some people have problems with Testors, but I don't. Now going down to his thighs, you can see more of that detail of battle-worn clone armor. Just some black streaks, heavy black streaks going on towards his lower area and his shin area. No, his knee guards, actually. And you see all that blackness going on because he's like either kneeling on it or using it a ton, so it's always getting damaged. And towards the back, just that grittiness in his armor. Now moving down to his braces on the ground, which this is where it hits my custom base. I started doing custom bases because it just looks so plain, just it being, you know, just a black plain old base. And it was requested, hey, can you make the emblem as on the base as well, like the Sideshow exclusive version that I reviewed. Here, as you can see, I made the base a snowy, dirt, very gritty type of a base. That way it'll be more of a more nice scenery type of diorama base, you would say, and it makes it look a lot more pleasant while just standing there being pretty. It adds to the character and story of this clone trooper as you put a base like that in there. So that's pretty neat for me. Like, as you can see, it's snow. It's like a snow-covered, snow-capped little mountainous dirt type of feel to it. So we'll go ahead and pop on his, as you can see here, the Phase 1 helmet, and take a look at that. So here he is with the Phase 1 helmet popped on. Pretty easy switch. These helmets are pretty easy to pop off and on. So if you're not aware of the Clone Trooper kits from Bandai, they're really simple. And here we go while he's turning around. Here you go with the kit visor down. As you can see there, it looks pretty cool. And then as you can see, there is the Phase 1 looking all coolio. So I really like the Phase 1 on him, but I prefer the look of a Phase 2 Clone Trooper with a visor up. I didn't expect the Phase 2 Clone Trooper to look that good, but it did, and I prefer it a lot better because it just looks really, really nice. So this one is really good looking as well, but you know, phase 2 always is the phase for me. And that's it. If you're interested into this figure and you want to purchase one for me too, go ahead and hit me up. I'm always open to making figures for people. So it's been a little thing for me. And if you like what you saw here, make sure you like the videos, comment down below, and subscribe. Comment what you like about this figure. Comment what you don't like. I want to hear what you guys don't like. Also, what I also did was paint those extra hands and the blaster DC-15S, as well as his DC-15, that long blaster he also has too. So everything got painted here. Pretty awesome build. Took me a while because picking out colors, exact colors like a hazardy type of orange, which is that bright orange Vallejo color, and then you have the backpack. And then I wanted to get the correct kind of fabric they would use on the clones, so that had to go into play there too. So that was it was a little bit of research and development, but then in the end, I think it's pretty awesome. Turned out great. Really love this build and hope you guys enjoyed it too. Easy Company Gaming and Collectibles. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop.